All right, everybody, welcome to the Studying Brew, episode 829 on this beautiful, beautiful Thursday evening. This is our last Studying Brew before Christmas. And we want to say thank you all for being here. We love the fact that you're on here for this Christmas weekend. Yeah, Christmas weekend. Can we call it that? Even though it's Thursday. I know some of us are already on vacation, already got the ugly sweaters going on. Nice sweater, Eric. It tis the season, as they say, right?
That's what I've heard.
Tis the season. And what a testament to how dedicated and committed you are to getting this thing done, to being on here with us at this evening, at this time, wherever you are. I know we got people all the way from Hawaii, Alaska. We got people on here from Ohio. We got Oregon in the house. We got people on the East Coast, Mid Coast, as Brandy calls it.
Heck yeah.
Some of us call it Central.
Mid Coast.
Some of us call it Midwest. But we're a mountain, right?
Never mind. I said this before. I was not going to say it again. Go ahead.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you all for being here as we head into the Christmas season. And like I said, what a testament to just say that you're here. I had a lot of people reach out and say thank you for last night and my speech yesterday about staying committed and staying on it. I actually got a couple of quotes sent to me saying they wrote that down and that's what they look at. So it pays to hear me out on the Studying Brew. I know there's some people that are like, I don't like that free session that they do because they talk. I just want content. And I'm like, to you, I say, that's why it's free. No. If you want just brandy and content, that's why there's the paid, right? No. No, but seriously, this is just to get you guys lit. Detroit, Michigan in the house. Detroit.
Yeah, there's
all right. Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna do the how you say Christmas in Hawaiian, but I always mess it up.
The Melekalikimaka.
Thank you. I don't know why I can't.
See, I told you it was made for Hawaii.
I don't know about that, but you got the vibes. Anyway,
the song. Sorry. Continue.
I don't even know anymore. Thanks, Brandy. Let's just get it going. My name's Andy. I'm the guy that runs the back office over here, loses his train of thought, but you're not here for me. You're here for Brandy. She's got her Series 6, 63, 26, 65. We're going to get this thing going. Yeah, this is our 30 minutes of free. This is where we bring it with the positive mental attitude. Tonight, we're going to have PMA. We're going to have content. We're going to have techniques. We're going to all have it all tonight, and it's going to be a good one. So let's just get it going. Like I said, we are getting into we're getting almost close to Kona Academy happening. We are, I don't know the days exactly, but we are rounding up into like what, 2 weeks from now or less?
3.
3 weeks?
Let's not.
Oh, 3 weeks. Brandy might have a heart attack.
2.5.
We got a lot going on. 2.5 weeks out. I'm going to start really putting some stuff out there for you guys to share with your offices. We are going to do Kona Academy. Not only are you going to be able to do our patented, our sure win 21-day plan that's already out, that you can get this thing done in 21 days or less or more, depending on how you want to do it. It's our self-study, right? Mm-hmm. Where you had actual live sessions, and we have small group tutoring involved in that, or our study guides. We got all that going on, videos, audios, but we're making it even better in 2024 because now you will have a guided program, meaning not only will you be able to choose between a 21-day self, but you'll also be able to do a guided program where you just tune in with Brandy 1 hour or an hour and a half, depending on what your class or whatever you're looking to do. And Monday through Friday, you just tune in with her, and then you just go about it. Mm-hmm. And the cool thing is, if you miss, then you just watch the same thing in the 21-day plan, and boom, you haven't missed a day.
Right.
So that way you guys can keep pace. You guys can ask questions in those sessions. It's like class every day. And we do that for 3 weeks, 4 weeks. We're attempting.
Yeah.
The Kona way. We're going to be doing techniques every Monday. We're going to be doing a review on a Saturday during the month. And we're just really making it a real program that you could choose between either way that you want to do. And the cool thing is, it's the same price. It means you can do both, and it's for the same price. You just choose which direction you want to go. What do I want to do? Maybe I'm doing the self-study and I'm like, you know what? I want to jump in that guided day, thing. Or maybe I want to go to that class that one day. You can do that.
Hmm.
So we're really making it to where, there's really no excuses.
Nah, man.
I know you'll make some anyway, but that's just human nature. We can't help it. We can't help it. But when we stop making those excuses, that's when we get it done. So if you want to join in and all that, it's not too late. Scan the QR code, hit the links. We got the study guide, we got the Kona community, the Discord. Even though we might be taking a little bit of time off, it doesn't mean that we won't be around because that community is all about. You can go ahead and get on there. There's going to be some great people in there. You got Sally, you got Tim. They're in Ohio, Oregon. You know what I mean? They're all meeting up, got all kinds of great people. And you know what? They're all wanting to study. They're all wanting to level up. They all want that positive mental attitude. They all want to just do something different. And that's the attitude. That's the kind of people we want in our community. And it's always happening. Brandy is actually looking to see if you guys post questions up in there while we're, you know, post questions up in the next couple of weeks or so. She's going to post those up on Instagram. She's going to break them down. So if you want to get on that, go ahead and put some questions up on that Discord. Brandy's going to run through them, break them down, and who knows, they might be on Instagram Reel here pretty soon. And if you haven't checked out our Instagram, I wish you would. And I'll get into that in just a minute. But hey, grab our new phone number, 951-290-3077. You can text me, give them a phone call. And if you need any more information, go ahead and do that or scan the QR code. The same contact information is in that link. All right. If you want to know what our schedule is, guess what? We got nothing going on tomorrow. That is December 22nd. No live sessions, no Studying Brew. As always, we don't have Studying Brew on Fridays. And then Saturday, we don't do sessions anyway, but Sunday and Monday, we are not, on Tuesday, we are not going to be on. So that is the 24th through the 26th. So mark that in your calendars. Take that time to study. Make sure that you're getting in those sessions. We have tons of stuff that's already up on Patreon if you're a member, or if you're not, that's okay. We have it on the Discord. We got it on the Telegram. We got it on Patreon. You can be on our Patreon. There's some free stuff up on there. You can go ahead and go check out all the Studying Brews, whatever I have on there. You can go check that out. And like I said, the Discord never closes, and that's our Kona community. That has all kinds of Studying Brew. You can just search in the search option and look up options if you wanted to, for instance. And you'll not only get breakdowns of questions in there, but you'll also get like a brew possibly that will go with it, an explanation, a video, all for free. All for free. I'll say this: don't be asking me what unit in Kaplan that is. I have no clue. No clue. I didn't write Kaplan.
We go by titles here.
Yeah, we go by title. We go by FINRA,
FINRA.
NASA. Those people.
Those things.
All right. Do we have another slide after this?
No.
No. Okay. If you're not following me on Instagram,
That one.
if you're not following me on Instagram, I wish you would, because when they let me know and they give me a picture, guess what, Brandy?
What?
I add another one to the Kona Hall of Fame because we got to pass up. Yes, we do. We got a passer. Yes, we got a passer. We ain't done yet. 2023 is not done yet. Nope. I know that some of you already switched your calendars over to your dogs playing with the coffee mugs or whatever you got. I don't know.
I want that calendar. If that exists, send me the link. I want it.
Dogs playing with coffee mugs?
I want dogs and coffee.
Yeah, that'd definitely be it. Maybe we do our own. We'll have Kona just like drinking out of coffee mugs. Anyways, back to it, Brandy. Come on. With your ADD, you keep doing this to me. Keep doing this to me. Keep doing this to me. If you're not following me, I wish you would, because we are not done in 2023. We got another passer, and today I got one, and he said, praise God, because you know why? He got his Series 26. Congratulations to Alex on getting the Series 26, his fourth exam with us, getting it knocked out. He is now a principal. He started out this year with no pass notices, ending it out as a principal. That's how it's done. You level up. You don't start 2024 on the same level you started it.
Nope.
You move on up. Even small progressions, everybody, is a good progression. And congratulations to Alex. What did he say? And do you know what's crazy is everybody that studies the 26, outside of our program, that's not a member, or gone through our program, they all like really struggle with the 26 because they're trying to basically memorize every law and regulation, right? Right? They're trying to go through all the content. They're like, they really think, you need to really know everything. You know what he said, what helped him pass? He said test taking techniques, relying more on logic than content,
Oop, that's so right.
and using the time to your advantage. That's
Yes.
it. That's it. Using the test taking techniques and logic. And if you don't know what that means, your common sense, folks. Just
Mhm.
common sense. What's right in front of you that's saying that should be it.
Yep.
That doesn't make sense. That one makes sense. That's the answer.
Exactly.
That's it.
That's it.
Test taking techniques, baby.
Mm.
It helps you get it done. And yeah, and he went through this whole program just kind of doing that. And you know what? It pays off. It
Yes.
paid off.
Yes, it did.
Got it done. I can't wait to see if he can talk on the Studying Brew when we come back on the 27th. But congratulations, Alex. You are now a principal, Series 26. Way to go.
Awesome.
I'm pretty sure he's not on. Yeah.
Right.
All right. Congratulations once again. But it's not just about Alex. It's about you. And what can we do for you, right? Already, this is old news. We got to move on to a new one, right?
Right.
We got to get that next one.
Yep.
So let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right. We call it the Serious Six, but you know what? It's all about six different exams. We're going to have a question from six different exams. We're going to have content. We're going to have techniques. We're going to have it all. Brandy's going to go through at least a question or something that'll help you out on each one of these exams. And what do you ready to get this thing going, Brandy?
Yeah, let's just do it.
Let's just pay attention to how she knocks these questions out, guys. How does she approach them? What helped her answer it and start applying it today?
Yes.
All right.
Okay. All right, guys. Yes. Ready? A only. That's right. Guys, A says only with FINRA approval. B says yes without approval. C says yes with prior approval. It may become a numbered account. And C says under no circumstances, right? So definitely the only, right? This is like a never, even though it doesn't say never, it is never under no
I mean, when your mom used to scold you and say, under no circumstances can you do that. You knew that was a never, right? I mean, back in my day, that'd mean a whooping.
Exactly.
So that was no.
Right. And then this is opposite or similar, right? Now, let's think about this. Guys, there's a lot of high profile people out there, right?
There's a lot of people who think they are. Yeah, but there's a lot of high profile.
Yeah, right. And can you guys imagine, a person says one thing on their social media and everybody rushes out to go buy it, right?
Yeah, like there might be this guy named Tusk that rhymes with Tusk.
Yes.
I'm not saying his name because goodness, if I like set him off, he might say something that'll cause everybody to not like me
On his
my things to go down.
social media platform.
Yes.
Yes, exactly. So can you imagine if we knew what his personal investments were or what anybody with that kind of
Clout
would have? So yeah, I don't really want to know what Kim Kardashian is invested in. I don't know who her advisors are. I don't know what her suitability is.
There's a lot of people just fanboy or fangirl out and they're just like, I don't even know if it's good. I'm just going to do it because Kim does it.
Right. So I could see the importance of this option, of this feature, of this something available.
Right.
Right.
I can see how that would be important, and not only that, but it would be important for the safety of the public.
Exactly. Because people buy things whether it's suitable or not, right? So, all right. So an individual has expressed interest in having a broker dealer maintain his account, but wants his name removed from this account. Is this permissible? And we already kind of said, well, yeah, because yeah.
Hey, if George Clooney bought a Flowbee, that doesn't mean it's good for your hair. And if you don't know what that is, you can Google it. Dude, it's that doesn't work on every hairdo.
So I have an IPO, which we have mentioned here is initial, right? The initial public offering, the first time you go public. That would mean that if this is the first time, that a follow-on is not the first time.
Nope, that's like following the leader.
Right. Maybe additional, right? I don't know what's up with my pencil today. Maybe additional, right? A split offering means I'm going to break it. Right? split, break,
Yes.
banana split. You guys get it? Okay. And then a secondary offering is between investors, right? This is you selling your used car, your car that you're driving to somebody else, right? So that's what a secondary is. Okay. So let's go to the question.
That good old used car, not your original part smelling it.
A company has existing, right? You guys see what I just did there? Has
Yeah, if
existing,
it's existing, it's not initial.
exactly, stockholders and wants to sell more stock to the public. Guys, this is the beauty
I know
of
there's some people
why
that
you do
really want to do secondary.
oh, because secondary. Ooh, I put. Oh, guys, you guys didn't even catch me. I put between investory. What the heck is investory?
You make up words all the time. We just go with it. You just be like, whatever. It's a brandy thing.
Between investors. That's why it's not. So the issuer wants to sell more stock. So that would be additional.
See how I did that? Caught you on that one.
Yeah. Between investors.
You're like an ancestry. Anyway, sometimes it happens.
Okay, that's it. I am creating the KonaButterflyz investories.
Look for them.
I don't know what they'll do.
I don't know.
All right, guys. This is like one of my favorites. Defensive. Defense.
I mean, what does that say already, right?
Right? Defense. Cyclical. I always like to draw the cycle, right? Cyclical. Defend. Protect. Right? Value means it's good value. It's good value. Makes me happy. Good value, right? And growth means it's going to grow. Probably grow more, right? It's going to grow more.
It
Grow
can
faster.
only go up from here.
Right. Grow faster. I like this. Protect. Okay. You guys ready?
You're gonna be big and strong one day.
Right.
Eat your frijoles.
Common stock issues that offer above average growth.
Above average.
Right.
Growth.
Right. Guys, look.
You're gonna be big and strong one day. I already said it.
Yes. The reason why I don't usually have to finish a question is not because I read this before I came on. It's because I did the work in the answers. I want to stress to you guys, I do the work in my answers so that way I don't have to read the whole question. Now, the reason why that was a direct match is because it says I offer above average growth. There's nothing else that couldn't be an accept question, a not true question. Did that make sense? Like there's only one that it could match. If you guys ever find yourself with multiples that you can match, that's when you probably didn't see the accept or the not true. Okay. So I just thought I would mention that. Why I read not all the questions, right? Okay. Objecting beneficial owner, street name owner, non-objecting beneficial owner, or proxy owner. Okay. So a couple of things. We know that proxy owner, we've talked about this. First of all, I really don't know what a proxy owner is, but I know proxies are when we like vote by proxy, right? That's a third party, right? That's a third party. If we do street name owner, I saw somebody put it in the chat. That is like a broker dealer, like a broker dealer name, or somebody said it's on the street, so dealers
On the street, baby.
right. So then we get down to, and exactly see it in the chat, that objecting and non-objecting are opposite.
It's a complete. Those two could not be more opposite.
Now, here's the thing about this. Usually we see non and we right away think of a negative word, right?
We do.
Oh, this is bad.
Right.
This is not. And you're right. Non is a not. But look at what the word objecting is. If you're objecting something, you're against it, right?
Yes.
So this is against.
I hear it in my legal law episodes I watch of Law and Order, right? Those that series, right? I object.
I object means that person.
Yeah, said something out of line and they're saying, no,
Hey,
take that out.
So then non-objecting means you're cool with it.
Yeah, you're not objecting. You're like, yeah, that's cool.
But do you guys see how if you guys didn't slow that down, we would have overlooked it.
The kids say I have Riz. I go, I non-object. I'm just saying.
I'm
I
not
don't
objecting
object.
your opinion now.
That's right.
But yes, out of securities. Exactly. Nothing other than like the street name, broker dealer name thing. We really not proxy we know is third party, non-objecting, objecting. We know these things outside of security.
Look at guys, these are the test taking techniques and strategies that Alex was talking about. These are just plain old logically looking at this stuff. There is no securities involved in any of this. There's no content in this at all so far.
Nope.
None.
Nope.
We are just using the wordplay and just looking at what they're saying here. Don't overcomplicate it. We cannot stress this enough. I know we're making jokes and we're having fun with it, but that's necessary. Got to take it out of this kind of like crazy, difficult context sometimes.
Yes, and if you guys notice, I'm not look at what I wrote in green. You're cool with it. Do you see that? Like I'm not even writing like means that I do not oppose of no. I don't that's not how I talk. I don't talk with them. I do not oppose. No, I talk as oh, I'm cool with it.
Yeah, if you sit next to somebody on the train and they start going, I don't oppose to this,
I say, are you an attorney?
I would say, I'm moving my seat. That's what I would say. I would say, hey, have a good day, sir. I'm going over there. I'm just saying, that's weird. Don't be hitting me with no weird words this time of day.
A shareholder who wants to receive oh, by the way, we've already kind of crossed off these two, right?
Sitting next to it, AI, I don't even know.
A shareholder who wants to receive corporate communications directly from an issuer. Guys, look, I'm not even paying attention to what's in that parenthesis because it's just examples, right? So if I want to receive, that means exactly. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with it.
We can go. I'm not objecting to that.
Exactly.
You want to hit up the 7-Eleven? I'm not objecting. Let's go.
Did you guys see how I just like crossed off everything, like the words, because we didn't need it. I just wanted to know that I'm cool with it. I want to receive it. I'm cool.
We didn't even talk about what a beneficial owner is or any of that stuff, really. We just looked at the word non-objecting and objecting. That's it.
That's it.
I don't remember studying it. Well, good.
Yes.
Maybe that would help you get this thing right. Sometimes less is more, right?
A lot of time on these tests, guys. We've talked about this before. Is definitely like we get caught up on what's a beneficial owner. Stop. Just look at the other words. Look at the words. Exactly. Slow down. Keep it out of securities. All right. I'm gonna, this is like another one of these perfect examples, right? Sell more calls to reduce his risk. Nothing. He must wait for the contract to end. Close the position by purchasing a put. Close the option position by purchasing an offsetting contract position. Guys, look at this. These two, close the position, close the option position. If somebody was trying to tell you that you need to close something because you need to offset something, isn't D like the most perfect definition on a test? Like forget the fact that it says option, just ignore that. But listen to the phrasing. Close the option position by purchasing an offsetting contract position. It's so perfect.
It sounds like it is part of a procedure. It sounds like it was written that way to make sure that, I don't want to be offensive, that anybody doing that job would understand what that means, like in a very clear way.
Right. It's a very general definition.
For that to happen, this has to happen.
Exactly.
Done.
And we already know that the answer is either going to be C or D anyways, because they both say closed, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's read the question. We already are like leaning towards D, right?
Yeah, we're not sure yet. Maybe it is a put. I don't know.
An investor has written an uncovered call. The underlying stock's market price is rising and the investor is concerned about his uncovered position. What action may be taken by the investor to reduce exposure to this contract
Okay,
Position.
I just want you guys to all look at three sentences there that have no, no place to being there except to confuse the heck out of you. Those first three sentences are just to throw you off. That last sentence is the only thing you really needed to pay attention to. If we really want to knock it down, probably like 6 words. And that's all you needed to look at. That's it. The rest of it was there so to throw you off so that way you doubt yourself, freak out, and just pick something that's wrong.
I don't normally praise Kaplan for their questions. This was a great question.
Wow. Hey, we give praise and we give criticism when it's due.
Exactly. I'm willing to share. I'm willing to share both. All right, there's one more. Refuse to execute the trade. Execute the you notice
I refuse to do it. I
I just
refuse to do it.
straight up, bro. No.
I'm pro trade. I'm not
Nope.
I'm not gonna do that.
Look. No. All right.
I have my pro trade shirt on.
Execute the trade, but mark the order as unsolicited. That means you guys know what solicitation means?
Yeah. It's when someone comes into your store and they say, "Hey, do you want to buy some candy bars?"
Right. It's
And they go, "Do you want to support my football program?" And they're 30 years old. This is my high school football program. Do you want to buy some candy bars? Sir, you are 30. You have a gray beard. I don't think you're in high school anymore.
Yeah, solicitation is when you ask somebody to buy. You guys, when like some businesses have the no solicitors.
Yes.
Yeah, this is when you're asking someone to you're soliciting. You're asking someone to buy,
Yeah.
right? We know that as
The business or person, they didn't ask for it.
yeah,
They just showed up with it and said, "Hey,
it's just
want to buy this?"
right,
And you're like,
right. So if it's unsolicited, that means it's not like somebody is not saying, "Hey, can't you want to buy a candy bar?" So this is not asking to buy a candy bar.
right.
Not asking to buy your candy,
No.
right? Candy. So then that means that execute the trade as long as it's marked
I have
solicitation
my suspicions about
means
that candy bar.
that you're asking to buy the candy,
Hmm.
right? And then notify a supervisor.
I mean, it does say world class on there. I don't want to miss on a world class candy bar.
World class chocolate. Right? So we got that, right?
Right.
So okay, so and then note if you're notifying a supervisor, that usually means like there's trouble, right? There's something bad. That guy is 50 years old selling candy bar.
For high school football.
High school football.
You are too old to be a high school linebacker.
Yeah. And then also so Eric's all dark chocolate or milk chocolate, nuts or no nuts. All right. Question. The question says a client wants her registered rep to execute a trade. However, if the representative doesn't believe it's in the client's best interest, he should. Guys, none of this really is like the client wants the trade.
That means they're asking for that world class
No,
chocolate
no,
bar.
no. The client,
Oh, they unsolicited.
the client is asking for it.
That means
I didn't say, do you want to buy a candy bar? The guy said, hey, yo, can I buy a candy bar?
so that's unsolicited. That's unsolicited there. That's unsolicited because the client wants it.
Yes. You're not asking. I mean, I guess you are, but it's not coming from the rep.
The salesperson is not telling, or they didn't set up a suitability. They didn't say, "Hey, this is a great idea." Just some person, maybe it's their client, maybe it's not. Just said, "Hey."
Right. Solicitation. The solicitation is when the client said, I mean, when the rep says, hey, you look like you're hungry. Would you like a candy bar? That's solicitation. Not unsolicitation is like, hey,
Kim Kardashian eats these world class candy bars, and I want one. Can you sell me that?
yeah, can you buy me Kim's candy bars?
You know what I mean?
That's, yeah, that would be unsolicited.
And the agent's like, "No, man, there's so many better chocolates out there."
And they're like, I don't care. I want Kim's.
Mm,
There you go.
not gonna be good.
No,
I don't care. I want it.
want
Kim has it. I want
Kim
it.
has it. It has to be good if Kim's eating.
Look, guys, I said it last night. there's no Q bank out there that's perfect,
No.
right? There's no way of like knowing what's on these exams, really, right?
Right.
And even if there was, FINRA outlaws me from telling you that because there's no it's the truth. These tests are not compromised in any way. The government's really good at making sure, that you guys see these and you haven't been able to see them anywhere else. And they do it so that way it confuses you, it throws you off. And look, it's not all about the content. You can know this stuff. And I've had people tell me all the time, like, I've memorized all the questions. I've gone through so and so's LEM book and I read all 489 pages 3 times. I
Right.
did it 3 times. There
Right.
was somebody who read it 3 times and wrote it in their own words,
Yeah.
and they still did not pass. But even though they were guaranteed that would be a pass.
Right.
One, there's no guarantees. But two, it doesn't matter if you know the content or not. It's how you read these questions. It's how you read these questions. And as I said last night, it should not matter who wrote the questions if you're following what we're telling you and when you pick the keywords and you look for those connections. It don't matter if it's Kaplan, it don't matter if it's FINRA, it doesn't matter if it's NASA, it doesn't matter if it's Dr. Seuss. You should be able to do it.
Wait, real
And
quick.
speaking of Dr. Seuss, so I said that last night, and one of our students actually wrote a little Dr. Seuss ditty for us, as inspired by Joanna. Said, "This is what she wrote me." She said, "So you mentioned something last night about how even if the exam was written by Dr. Seuss, well, my brain took off with that, and while perhaps not in true Dr. Seuss form style, I thought that might be a simple attempt, might give you a this simple attempt might give you a smile. Taking a test that was written by Dr. Seuss in style would be quite the experience, just might take a little while. Green eggs and ham, the cat in the hat, the Lorax 2, on questions, the answer choices must be read through and through. Top to bottom, bottom to top. Read answer questions first, should not cause you to stop. Follow the arrows, watch for Mona extremes. Passing these tests thus can be easier than it seems. Stay consistent to practices nightly. Exercise discipline with a smile. Reaching your goals and dreams doesn't have to take a while. So use the tools that are shared, practice on the brew, and acquiring those pass notices can become your own success too.
That was
I
awesome.
love it. I'm going to put it up on the Discord so you guys can read it, but I thought that was great. Thank you, Joanna. That took some talent. That is
That's awesome.
pretty awesome. And she does, and she knows what she's talking about. She's got her pass notices. She's even got an MLO, and we don't even teach the MLO. Do you know why she got it? Because she just follows the same thing. Because it doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter if it's written by Dr. Seuss, the MLO. As long as you're looking for them keywords, those connections, applying those logic, just like Alex did on passing the principal license. Guys, that's what it's all about. Keep it simple. Look at what the words, don't forget where you're from. Don't forget the experiences you have. Don't forget what all those connections are and just apply it. That's it. So over this Christmas break, that's what I want you to do. I want you to get over there. I want you to have fun with this. But most importantly, as we go through this holiday weekend and it gets crazy, right? We got family coming in. We got stuff happening. Kids should be in school, but they ain't. They're just driving me nuts, right? The Christmas caroling, the whole thing, the cookies, the treats, the whole thing is just hitting you, right? It's all real. And you're like, I don't even know what to do. I'm telling you right now, this is what you do. You get up earlier before everyone, right? Or you stay up later than everyone. Whatever you want to do, but get in that work. Don't need to be crazy. You don't need to put in 6 hours. Just put in one good hour. One quality good hour. And if you can't get up earlier, then you need to make a library visit. And let me tell you, nothing repels children more than libraries. All I'm saying is get yourself into a situation where you can go be alone, do that hour, have a good quality time, and just get it done. But don't stop. You take a few days off, it'll set you weeks back. You take 2 weeks off, it'll put you a month back. So get after it, stay consistent, keep those practicing. And most importantly, everyone, have a Merry Christmas. Right?
Yes.
All right. Stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your friend's face. And all that's all I know. Keep that positive mental attitude. PMA, everybody.
It's Merry Christmas. We will see you guys next week. We will be on the Discord. Guys, keep studying, keep going. And yes, Andy's right, guys. You studying as a nice welcoming distraction when things get crazy. All right, guys, take care.
Take care. Good night.